consider the doggy. For Pirates. Akekho no one ubheka ama-player. Bheka ku-edge ye-D-line. Ukamvwidi is there. That's why we were missing who? Umakaula Nombatha. Ukamvwidi sees two players, they just go past him, he walks, he's just watching. Now you'll see the goal scorer is still alone. Yeah. He's alone. Abrams is right back, Doc. Yeah. He goes so high up to score. So Magesi were intentional about how they want to overload.
Definitely. And again, there are distances between the Pirates defenders. The player, you see the highlighted player. Now let's roll it and look at the space. They are not picking the players. This beba shadow marking la.
Oh, Pusubis. Oh, Sibisu Shaiji. Hey, as well again, my friend. Right.
And the whole three games,
and why is it that the first and the second goal is scored by an oncoming player from behind, far post? So clearly, a lapse of concentration. And again, look at the blue shirts. Well, there is an
that's so high. Yeah. They finished him. Yes. Let's see that again.
Fortunate situation because individual brilliance. Umuntu walala phansi ureview no.
Yeah, Susana had a bad game, really, honestly. Own goal, penalty.
But again, are we back?
I want to see something. Okay.
No, lots of concentration. And again, look at the blue shirts. Well, there is an unfortunate situation because individual brilliance. Umuntu walala phansi ureview no.
Yeah, Susana had a bad game, really, honestly. Own goal, penalty.
But again, are we back, coach? We back. We pounce a side in. We'll be talking a different ball game. And we won good technique, but unfortunately, pounce it back into play. You're giving an advantage to the player.
So it's 3-0 at the end of 45.
Yeah.
You're thinking, what's the second half going to bring? We then see Coach Jose Riviera saying, okay, mangenza into engijwayele ngengifake laba engibajwayele yila utite ngena khona. There was another one that came on. The big question here now was in and around.
If it was according to me, I was not going to replace Saleh because we will need Saleh, but I replace Kimfood, Concord, so we can have both sides. But then, hey, Coach, we went some other way.
On the depth of the Pirates bench.
They've got a plethora of players that can come and do the job, but when they raise their hands, do they know what are their rules? Are they accustomed to how they need to perform and have the BMT level? Yeah, the other players that have won back-to-back MTN 8 and all of that, because Kamvwidi came on and he played, but he was losing so much possession because our combinations were not communicating. Now, Tito comes in, and look at the time that they come in. Tito comes in, Mahopa comes in as well. Gilberto comes in. Now the coach is almost saying, okay, I gave you guys a chance for 75 minutes. Let's see what else you can do when we bring the others. It's almost unfair for the regulars to be always the ones that come up with a plan.
Mofokeng came alive when that substitution happened.
Yeah.
What is it that he was able to? Mabasa as well. You didn't see Mabasa in the entire of that first half. But take a look at this now. The combination that we're used to. Mofokeng runs on the left, crosses it in, Mabasa's there, Mahopa's there, all those sort of players. Started to happen.
Because they are ball players. I mean, everybody, if you can look at the...
But this guy, it was second half. But this highlights just first half. What is he talking about now? Or they just want to make excuses where there's no excuses. How?
The black shirts. There's movement. There's a lot of black shirts around the ball. And also, there's options. And look at how they miss this one. But believe it or not, coach, if we're talking about the Pirates, this one that finished the game, another 5 minutes added we'll be talking a different game.
Dog, me, as in Temang Pegele game,
Yeah.
it could have gone on for another week. Pirates would never have scored.
You think so?
Pirates created more than five chances.
chances.
Instead, Dog, they had almost 9 goals on target.
Yeah.
And only 2
yes,
went
yes.
in. They hit the bar. These moments
That
happened.
defender.
There was a Hoto
Pa.
that was 2 meters away from the goalkeeper. He
Yo.
doesn't shoot. He just
At some point, he looks like
passes
he's
the ball.
asking which new.
Exactly. You know, so Enurile was trying really, but because the regulars that he's used to sharing moments with, exchanging positions and all of that, were not there. So, which means the players that were given a chance, Abo Rasibucha, Abo Dlamini also started, which he doesn't regularly do that. Because Urile didn't change how he plays, but it wasn't as lethal. Why? Because his normal guys that are able to benefit from him were not there.
Well, let's take a look at his stats coming out of this. Of course, the 19-year-old, 4
11
games
games.
played in the MTN, 2
3
goals,
assists.
2 assists.
Wow.
That's what he's great at. You know, he scores them when he needs to, but the assists, I mean, there alone, when you look at how many balls he put into the small box in the last third, incredible. In the Carling knockout, he's not going to do any better than this. He played 1 game, and that's as far as that is concerned.
Ngazithola ku-Carling All-Star team, maybe bangambiza, well, because he's a captain number 2000, you'd want to see him.
Bazambezi.
But let's talk about Shipazeze, because if you're saying there were so many shots on target
Yeah.
and they didn't go in, it says that this man was deservedly the man of the match.
Definitely. I mean, if you keep a man of the match, he played a major role. I mean, again, poor technique there. Simple does it. I mean, look at how he positioned himself. We are more Uvalini post. You know, and again, look where he is. Because if
Yo, guys. Sometimes the Rishak selfish.
Man of the match.
There was a
definitely, I
free
mean, if you
player,
keep a
Molo.
man of the match,
Yo.
he played a major role. I mean, again, poor technique there. Simple does it. I mean, look at how he positioned himself. We are more Uvalini post. You know,
Mufugeng. Look at Mufugeng. How free is Mufugeng? That pass is a free goal. But because we all want to score, yo. Guys, we just make football difficult. This thing is easy. Look at those 3 players on the penalty spot. There's Dlamini, there's Tito, there's Mufugeng. Free. Ah, come on, gents.
and again, look where he is. Because if the ball is played backwards, then that's when he was going to move. So a lot of experience from him. He knew very well that if that boy is going to shoot their post, Ulangzumakon.
So if I were to ask you, what did Orlando Pirates do wrong?
I think they got it wrong in Bizin. Because now
For training,
now sekasi bazokutshela ukuthi intwana siwinela midfield game anywhere you go, because the midfield constitutes the formation. It tells you the tempo of the game. It tells you how much we're going to create, how much we defend, because they are the first one in attack, the first ones in defense as well. So that midfield of Orlando Pirates was not ticking in the first half.
that moment that you've just seen there.
I've seen it.
We're going to go to the